Hi everyone, I'm Tom from Lenovo, and today I'm here to talk to you about the newly launched product, the ThinkSmart One. The ThinkSmart One is the world's first all-in-one video collaboration bar, but with a twist. This one runs on Windows. Lenovo obviously has built a big brand on PC building Windows products, so it's fantastic to see this come to a single form factor to bring your medium and small room collaboration solutions to the next level. The ThinkSmart One has 8 integrated microphones across the front, as well as 2 speakers to ensure that you get a great volume output in a medium room. Up to about 10 seats we feel is the most effective rollout for a device like this. It also has the ThinkSmart camera built into it, which is a product that's been on the market from us for a little while. It's a 4K camera with AI speaker tracking, whiteboard awareness, and auto framing capabilities. And all in a form factor that can be mounted on the wall very easily. We have 2 screws in an L bracket that the bar then sits on top, and behind the bar there's a cable management tray with a little flap that allows all your HDMI outs to 2 screens, as well as USB outs to any additional peripherals if you need them, or also your power and your HDMI ingest there. We have the Cat6 port to ingest data, and we will have a Ethernet option touch controller shipping in 2023, and currently we have it launched with our ThinkSmart controller, which is a USB-C connected controller. Now I'd just like to kick off the call and show you a couple of features of the product whilst in a Microsoft Teams meeting. So if we come across to the standard Microsoft Teams GUI here, you can see that we have a Teams meeting up the top, and then of course the Microsoft supported interoperability with Zoom there, so you can seamlessly change between Microsoft Teams or Zoom. However, we're going to be booting into the Teams call with the one-touch join. You can see it triggers the meeting straight away. Just going to put this on mute for the demonstration purposes. And we've got some of my colleagues outside that are on the Jabra Panacast P50 with the Lenovo ThinkSmart core and controller that we showed you previously. We're now highlighting the dynamic composition feature of that Panacast P50. So you can see from a single camera shot, this is stitching 4 individual videos to capture my colleagues and ingest them into the call here. This enhances our collaboration experience because, as you can see my colleague there now laughing, on what would be a much wider room shot usually, I'm now able to pick up on the emotions on their face. And that is a really important feature of collaboration, because in the meeting room with individuals, if you're saying something positive and you can see the body language in the room is positive, that helps you kind of adjust your presentation to what is happening in the meeting room and gives you a real human experience there. So it's fantastic to see those various video streams coming from the single camera there, and you can see how that really enhances our ability to have a high quality collaboration solution. Now, to go even further than that, what if we wanted to do something like a whiteboard? You can see behind me I have a physical whiteboard in the room, but obviously these participants are not in the room with me. How do I ensure that they're able to collaborate and ingest their ideas into the meeting whilst not being able to see the whiteboard? So we have a fantastic content capture camera here, which you can trigger from the Microsoft Teams panel here, and it would just like sharing content from your laptop, but we select content camera instead. Once I trigger the share button, you can now see that the content that I was presenting before has been overlaid with a whiteboard, and if I approach the whiteboard over here, you can see that my hand is kind of transparent. This is a key feature of the Microsoft Teams whiteboard ingest. And you can see that now if I approach and write on the whiteboard here, and we do a lovely message that Lenovo plus Microsoft Teams, it's a powerful collaboration solution. You can see that although I'm essentially in the way of the camera, it's going to be able to see that on the screen, and the people not only in the meeting room outside, but also sitting at home are going to be able to see that very clearly. And the major point of this is that I don't need to change my behavior as a presenter. I'm no longer trying to stand out of the way and draw on the whiteboard, which is impacting my ability to deliver the presentation. Instead, I can just get along with my work, and the collaboration solution powered by Lenovo and Microsoft Teams is able to ensure that everyone is getting an equitable experience on the call there. And that's really something that I believe Microsoft and Lenovo in collaboration are pushing towards, that equitable collaboration solution as we come back into the office. You can't build a collaboration solution that is only for the people in the office, but you can't build it for only the people at hybrid work. We really need to have the best of both worlds here, and features from Microsoft, such as the front row feature that we've been highlighting on the previous demonstrations, I think really bridges that gap. You can see when we go to Microsoft Front Row, where we have the individuals in the four kind of dynamic composition from the Jabra P50 in the bottom left-hand corner there. And then we see my other colleagues in the other meeting rooms appearing here. As more colleagues join the call, they will continue to fill up the bottom of the screen. And you can see that as all of us here sitting in the meeting room, these individuals start to be at eye level, which is a far more natural collaboration solution. As we're all in the meeting room, I'm not the tallest guy, but we obviously have pretty similar eye level here. And that just extends to the front row view. Now it goes even further with spatial audio when the people on the left are speaking and the left-hand side speakers come out. And then same when people on the right speak, the right-hand side speakers play. So really with that is you're increasing your collaboration solution just in increments at a time. 1% better each time. The fact that we're at eye level is 1% better. The fact that we have spatial audio is 1% better. We can now also see the chat window and the ability to see raised hands in the meeting, so that what a lot of people talk about where there's the collaboration solution happening on the live call and the chat being two different meetings, Microsoft is bringing it together so it really becomes one overall truly hybrid experience. All powered by the Lenovo ThinkSmart One, our world's first product, which is the all-in-one video collaboration bar on Windows. We've just launched the product and we're really excited to see it. Obviously launching here at Infocom Southeast Asia. I'm very excited to start seeing it in the market with both our partners and our customers.